Public safety is the first responsibility of government. When we don't have safe streets, our economy and our schools suffer. Every Kentuckian has the right to live and move freely around their community without fear.
The 12-point plan includes working with the General Assembly to pass a $5,000 recruitment and retention bonus for law enforcement.
Derogatory rhetoric, false narratives, and generational challenges have made it harder than ever for departments all across the Commonwealth to attract new officers and keep talent on the force.
The plan includes reforming the parole board by increasing the vote threshold needed before releasing criminals.
Parole boards can play an important role in the criminal justice process, but they should never become activist organizations that undermine public safety.
The plan also advocates for laws that pursue the death penalty for someone who murders a police officer, supports group violence intervention programs, and uses overdosing maps to utilize law enforcement and resources into specific areas that are known to be drug hotspots. Cameron facing pressure from fellow Republicans who voiced concerns on his potential appearance at a political rally this September. Cameron backed out of the event, and when asked on his reasoning, he instead focused on his Democratic rival.
So I think the question and the focus over the course of these next 17 weeks is going to be on Andy Beshear and how his values are inconsistent with the majority of men, women, and children of our 120 counties.
Now, Cameron's campaign telling ABC 36 News he now plans to do other campaign events that day in another region of the state, but the campaign says they plan to campaign in northern Kentucky often between now and November 7th. Justin Walker, ABC 36 on your side.
Going to check on that forecast with our chief meteorologist, T.G. Shuck. A warm Tuesday out there, but you know what? That muggy meter, it feels like it's way down, which helps tremendously.
Yes, absolutely. A warm day, as you would expect here in July, but as mentioned, the humidity levels low again, and so that's going to make for another comfortable evening. You'll definitely want to get out and enjoy it. These stretches typically don't last very long, and this won't either as we get a little deeper in the week. Our Bluegrass Pace Cares KVHC Camera Network kicks and Funson Camboard 86 here in Lexington, so just trying to nudge toward the upper 80s. A bit of a westerly breeze at about 5 to 10. Checking temperatures rest of the area. We're in the low 80s, southern southeastern Kentucky. Again, overachieving probably a bit here in the Bluegrass. Look at the dew points are a touch higher than they were yesterday. But this time of the day, this time of the year, if you can get upper 50s, low 60 dew points, that's pretty dry air mass. Perfect night for a little outdoor dining, initially in the 80s over the next couple of hours, dropping back in the 70s, but overall fair and nice, especially if you are in the shade, because we won't be dealing with any humidity at all. Nice start tomorrow morning. More mid-60s as opposed to low 60s. And then I think here in Lexington, we're going to make a run for the 90-degree mark. But the humidity levels, again, not overly high. It's really going to be tomorrow night and then heading into Thursday, Friday, and beyond, really through the upcoming weekend, that we shift back into that more typical July pattern with at least a daily chance for showers and storms along with the muggy conditions. I'll break it down for you in your 7-day forecast coming up.
The search continues for a person who reportedly jumped off a boat in Laurel Lake nearly a week ago. The London Laurel County Search and Rescue Squad says it's looking for a 51-year-old man who disappeared 5 days ago. The rescue crew says he was last seen swimming in the lake after jumping off a boat and then went under. His life jacket was found, but the man was nowhere to be seen. Officials have not released his name, but search crews are still in the area. We'll keep you updated on any new developments there. Meantime, a golden alert has been issued for a Pulaski County man who deputies say has a cognitive disorder. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Office says Joshua Sims walked away from his home Monday morning. Deputies say the 32-year-old has a cognitive disorder that affects his impulse control, and he's never hurt anyone, but former caretakers say they do have concerns about him. Sims was last seen wearing a white cutoff t-shirt, khaki cargo shorts, and a black hat. Deputies say he may be in Louisville, but was previously seen at a Valero gas station in Rockcastle County. No photo or physical description of Sims has been shared. State leaders today announcing Hitachi plans to expand its operations in Madison County with a $153 million investment. The company is one of Kentucky's largest automotive suppliers and continues to grow the state's manufacturing and electric vehicle support industries. The investment is expected to create 167 jobs. Governor Beshear says the project will invest in the current manufacturing operation in Berea to support site improvements and renovations, including increased production lines and additional equipment. The expansion will include an additional 752,000 square feet on 62 acres and comes in response to increased market demand and growth within the EV industry. The investment will bring the company's total Kentucky employment across the Harrodsburg and Berea facilities to well over 2,100 workers. Happening tonight, the city of Lexington is inviting you to share your input for its Empower Lexington plan. The city says it's focusing on a plan for a resilient community and is looking to gather input through in-person and virtual meetings, as well as through an online survey. That next meeting is set for tonight at 6 o'clock at the Lyric Theater. The city says the plan will guide Lexington-Fayette County in better adapting to changes, both natural and man-made. The community-wide effort goes beyond government action and focuses on topics like ecology, transportation and land use, water efficiency, quality of life, among others. You can find more information and a link to the online survey by clicking on this story at WTVQ.com. A popular restaurant in Midway is celebrating 20 years of serving customers. ABC 36's Jane Davenport takes us inside Wallace Station Deli and Bakery for a look at the Commonwealth staple.
It is a beautiful day for Wallace Station's 20th birthday, and they are celebrating big today.
20 years for an independent business is a big deal, and I mean, it's just, we feel so loved in the area for sure. You know, I think any restaurant that lasts 20 years, but especially an independently owned one, it's a big thing to celebrate.
They will have an array of different games like cornhole, soccer, volleyball, and in addition, they also have face painting and a live band from 5 to 7 tonight. And of course, there will be different specials on all your favorite food. Employees have been working hard all morning, setting up decorations to celebrate the restaurant's birthday.
And that was Jane Davenport reporting. Around a dozen University of Kentucky equine science and management undergrad students traveled to Ireland recently to learn from some of the equine industry's best. UK says the 11 students embarked on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn about the world's top thoroughbred racing and breeding operations and sport horse facilities. Stops included several world-renowned farms and a chance to learn about equine courses at a local college. UK students say it was a chance to expand their education and help meet industry leaders and visit premier facilities. You can read more about their adventures by clicking on this story on our website. That's WTVQ.com. Still ahead, an update from the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission today on spending those settlement funds. Plus, looking for dinner options, Lexington Burger Week continues. We'll hear from local restaurants about the big boost in business.
Well, it's been a great week so far, 2 for 2. Weather-wise here in central and eastern Kentucky, sunshine. Highs in the 80s, but the key, low humidity, will squeeze one more in before a more active pattern kicks in toward the weekend. Your Storm Team forecast is on the way.
Join us for a night celebrating the year's greatest athletes with a performance by Grammy and Oscar-winning artist, Her. The ESPYs live Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC.
Every time with Kentucky 5, the new daily draw game where you match 5 numbers to win. Kentucky 5, your 5 numbers could be the one.
Calling all car owners. Fleet Doc is the most trusted vehicle doctor in the Bluegrass, servicing light to medium vehicles for both industry and the public. Let Fleet Doc help you ace your car checkup. Get $50 off any AC service and a free alignment, tire rotation, flat repair, or replacement when you buy 4 tires with our protection package. Recognized as a Carfax top-rated service provider, Fleet Doc is your one-stop shop for your car's needs. Make an appointment with your trusted vehicle doctor today. Visit Fleet Doc, located in Lexington and Richmond.
With the Sonic 2 for $7 deal, you get to choose from a Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, and 6-piece Mott Sticks. If that doesn't sound appealing, you might need to turn up your TV. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
Get a career in less than a year. The College for Technical Education in Lexington offers training in these in-demand medical fields: medical assistant and medical massage therapy. Online, evening, and weekend options available. Apply now at cte.edu. Get a career in less than a year. The College for Technical Education's Lexington campus offers training in these in-demand fields: building trades technician, business operations, medical assistant, and information technology support. Apply now at cte.edu.
Next ET, we're counting down to Barbie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
There's no toady thing when it comes to Barbie.
Would they consider a sequel?
I'm not. Are you sick of me yet?
Are you kidding me? Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Checking back in with our chief meteorologist, T.G. Shuck, on this comfortable evening we've got going on this Tuesday. Get out and enjoy it if you can.
I was going to say, we mentioned that last evening it was going to be pretty ideal because, I mean, really, when you look at it, especially in July and August, to get evenings where we don't have any humidity to speak of, very, very rare. So, again, if you missed out last night, you got tonight. Tomorrow, I think we'll begin to creep it up just a bit. But another nice day, good bit of sunshine. Of course, a few scattered clouds here and there, but really nice. Shot from Sandra Kimberlane down in E-Town. And you notice here, Max HC radar and satellite, it is quiet as it has been over the last couple of days. Decent little break from the rain. Our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HC camera network out of the Kentucky Horse Park, looking good and feeling nice and warm at 86. A little bit of a breeze out of the west at about 5 to 10. Note that dew point, it is low, and that's been the case the last couple of days. Now here in the Bluegrass, mid teetering with the upper 80s, more so low and mid 80s. The rest of the area and those dew points yet again today with high pressure, very dry air at the surface, upper 50s and low 60s. That's dry for July, so we will take it out to the west. Starting to heat up, 89 in Paducah, up towards Springfield, Illinois, 94 in St. Louis. Not going to be quite that hot tomorrow, but we'll start to see some of that warmer air work eastward as the high gives way. That's going to allow more of a southerly flow to kick in. That'll do a couple of things. That'll usher in the hotter air and also a bit of moisture. Short term, no issues whatsoever. Enjoy this evening. Should be a pleasant start tomorrow morning. Most locations into the mid 60s. And I do think we'll warm it up a bit more, at least a few degrees, upper 80s, maybe even touching 90, I think, here in the metro. Now, looking ahead as we roll toward the late week here, high pressure gives way, so the moisture is in place, and we'll have a boundary off to our north. Several little ways of low pressure kind of riding along that. So the timing and the positioning of these clusters or thunderstorm complexes, we see this every year in the latter part of summer. Always a little bit challenging. So I don't think it's going to be a case where we'll be dealing with a washout at all. Here in the short term, of course, high pressure just to our southeast. That's making it pretty dry and has so far, but things will change. Split flow here, so an upper low over Canada, and then we've got that big bubble of heat out west and across the southern plains. So that puts us in that favored area, especially with those boundaries and waves of low pressure to our north for storms, along with some heavier rain to creep into the area. Our muggy meter still looking good through tomorrow, even late afternoon, should be in good shape. But you see how it spikes up tomorrow night as that return flow picks up. In fact, it'll be a little breezy tomorrow night. South winds 10 to 15. That's going to pump that moisture in here, and then we are back in the muggies. And of course, that will help fuel some of those showers and storms from time to time heading into the upcoming weekend. So mostly clear, quiet tonight, 64. Hottish day tomorrow, heating up a bit, mostly sunny, 90 in the extended forecast here. You see the rain and storm chances. Obviously, it's not going to rain all day, every day. Don't cancel any outdoor plans at this point. I really think Thursday and then again on Saturday may be our best windows. That boundary will be a little bit closer, if not pushing through on Saturday. Friday may actually end up being a decent day. Second half of the weekend, okay, and then we'll, of course, trail those chances down into early next week. But beyond tomorrow, most spots sticking into the mid-80s for afternoon highs.
All right, thanks, TG. Let's head outside for a live look at traffic this evening. Want to tell you about one slowdown. Emergency utility work is going on in Lexington. Outbound Liberty Road is actually shut down past Winchester Road for gas main work. So keep that in mind if you are heading out the door this evening. Well, up next, you might want to look for a patio to grab dinner on before that nice weather going on, and why burgers might be on the menu. Plus, an update from the commission charged with administering the Commonwealth's portion of settlements reached with opioid companies.
Don't be impressed when you hear someone settle their case for what may seem like lots of money. $500,000 seems like lots of money until you learn they lost both legs, had a brain injury, or were paralyzed and can never work again. All law firms are not the same. To see what your case may be worth, go to forthepeople.com and look at our verdicts and settlements for cases just like yours. Look before you leap. Hire the right lawyer. Morgan & Morgan. For the people.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Hi, this is Joseph with Rapid Fire Home Buyers. Do you have a house that's costing you too much time and money? Maybe a rental house, an inherited house you don't know what to do with, or the house you're living in that you just can't keep up with. We buy property in any condition and any price range all over the Southeast. Sell your house as is for cash with no repairs, no fees, and no commissions. If you're even thinking of selling your house, before you call a realtor, give us a call for a free cash offer. Call 859-695-3875.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kind of got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Get 2.49% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on 2023 Buick SUV models. Visit your Bluegrass Buick dealer today.
This portion of ABC 36 News is brought to you by the Kentucky Lottery. Over $4.4 billion in grants and scholarships. You're watching ABC 36 News at 5 with Erica Bivens, Paxton Boyd, Chief Meteorologist T.G. Schock, and Sports with Jeff Pecoro. ABC 36, on your side.
Looking for dinner plans? Lexington Burger Week continues. The annual event celebrates local restaurants and their creative spin on burgers, and this year, more than 35 restaurants are taking part. That includes Nick and Norman's, which is taking part yet again this year.
Brought us a lot of new guests, a lot of repeat guests, and that's a big reason why we participate in things like this. Try to get fresh faces in here, let them try something new, and wow them the best we can.
Now, don't forget, there's also a Lexington Burger Week app you can download from iTunes or the Google Play Store. Organizers say after you check in on the app, you can actually win prizes like free burgers for an entire year from Harry's and Drake's, a 4-pack of movie tickets from Lex Live, and the ultimate grill out package from the Kentucky Beef Council. Lexington Burger Week is underway now, and it runs through July 16th. Those burgers are looking mighty tasty. Well, after the break, we'll head out to Nicholasville for the Barbasol Championship. Our Forrest Tucker joins us live with a look at all the festivities underway.
Yes, Erica, the grass is green, the sun is shining, and the golfers are here. Players practicing today in Nicholasville, and we'll bring you some details on the tournament just after this break. Stay with us. ABC 36 Sports is next.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Free over-the-counter healthcare items, free groceries with a healthy food card, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Plus, extra benefits like more access to care with free transportation and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-877-281-9602. Now, that's 1-877-281-9602. WellCare, Medicare done well.
Since 2018, Commonwealth Credit Union has proudly sponsored the Barbasol Championship. This world-class event is one of only 52 PGA Tour events, and it's all happening right here in Kentucky. Join us July 13th through the 16th at Champions at Keene Trace in Nicholasville. Children 15 and under will get free admission courtesy of Commonwealth Credit Union. Plus, all state employees will get 25% off admission with promo code CCU Golf. We're investing in our community, bettering lives, and making memories along the way. Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently.
Well, it's lonely. What a lazy Sunday morning. All the breezes swing low. And the blues are singing out.
ABC 36 Solid Blue Sports Report is brought to you by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome to Sports Force. Tucker with you from Keene Trace Golf Club in Nicholasville, just down the road from WTVQ Studios. I'm joined here by Director of Golf at Keene Trace, Zach Duff. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on. It's an exciting week out here.
For sure, for sure. Fifth time the Barbasol Championship is here. How does it feel to have this great tournament back here?
It's so fun. You know, we started the tournament back in 2018. We skipped 2020 for COVID, but it being the fifth year and seeing some of the same caddies and players that come year to year, it's really fun for us as a club and our membership, something that we embrace. So we're excited.
Yeah, got some relationships getting built now after a couple years. That's awesome. This is a unique event, Zach, because you have guys who are trying to get points for tour cards. You have guys chasing the results they need to get a playoff berth. What should people watch for this weekend with all these storylines coming together?
Yeah, certainly. You know, when the PGA Tour kind of revamped their schedule, we are now kind of getting towards the end of their schedule, even though it feels like it's the middle of summer. So you got a lot of the guys over playing in the Scottish Open, and you got a lot of guys here with another opportunity to play. So with 500 FedEx Cup points on the line, there's a lot to play for, along with the purse and the money included. But they certainly want to try to get to Atlanta, get in the playoffs, and kind of extend their season.
Make no mistake about it, even though the Scottish Open is going on, this is not really a second fiddle event.
No.
We've had guys who have played in this tournament, they've won, and it's back-to-back winners, first-time winners on the PGA Tour from here. Why does that happen here at Barbasol? What's the special, essence in the air for that?
You know what's unique about this is that we have such good talent here. Even though they call it an opposite event or opposite of the Scottish Open, all kinds of good talent here. And you're right, the last two winners, both Seamus Power and Trey Mullinex, kind of jump-started their career. And it's kind of a blessing that they're playing so well that they're playing across the pond and they've kind of moved up the rankings. And so we have plenty of great talent here and guys that are looking to win their first tour event here. And so that's why the Barbasol Championship's always been a fun event for these guys, for sure.
And you think it could happen again this weekend? I know you guys always think that, but I have to ask the question, why?
Well, we have a great field, and we have a lot of guys, a couple major winners here, but we also have some guys that are out there hungry, playing well right now, and searching for their first tour win. So I wouldn't be surprised come Sunday evening if we had a first-time winner here on the PGA Tour.
All right. We'll hope for that. Now, let's look behind us real quick, Zach. We have so many amenities here. I've been walking around all day. Everything looks great. What's your favorite?
Yeah, the course is in amazing shape right now, and as you can tell, we've got all sorts of fun going on. The build-out on hole 18 and even these cabanas you see here on hole 9 with their corporate sponsors is a really fun atmosphere. So they got all kinds of people they're bringing in, kind of wining and dining, but the chalets and the corporate suites are really off the charts. So between that, and you can't go wrong with the Drake's food truck to grab some mini burgers and fries, yeah, there's all kinds of different local vendors and fun stuff going on throughout the week. So it's a fun place to be.
Awesome, Zach. Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Everybody, the tournament starts on Thursday, goes through Sunday. Count on us for all the coverage you need. In Nicholasville, Forrest Tucker, ABC 36 Sports. We're always on your side.
At Rally's,
I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally Burger or a bacon cheddar crisp, plus sides and a drink for just $5. Or go big cheese, the Cheddar Buford. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
Calling all car owners. Fleet Doc is the most trusted vehicle doctor in the Bluegrass, servicing light to medium vehicles for both industry and the public. Let Fleet Doc help you ace your car checkup. Get $50 off any AC service and a free alignment, tire rotation, flat repair, or replacement when you buy 4 tires with our protection package. Recognized as a Carfax top-rated service provider, Fleet Doc is your one-stop shop for your car's needs. Make an appointment with your trusted vehicle doctor today. Visit Fleet Doc, located in Lexington and Richmond.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Spectrum helps me run all this easily. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-803-4999 or visit Spectrum.com today.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Find battery tools in the AK homeowner system starting at $199.99. Real Steel. Find yours.
Some people think that fighting like a girl means to give up easily. They haven't met this fighter yet, or any of the female injury lawyers at Morgan & Morgan.
Morgan & Morgan, the official law firm partner of UFC. Fighting is in our DNA.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. News at 5.
Well, Kentucky's Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission meeting in Frankfort today to talk about the distribution of those settlement funds. The commission is charged with administering the Commonwealth's portion of the more than $900 million in settlements reached with opioid companies. State leaders have been giving out grants from Kentucky's portion of that $26 billion settlement with opioid companies for their role in exacerbating the opioid crisis. Over the past year, the commission has conducted town halls in every corner of Kentucky to help them determine the best way to use the money.
We're making sure that we have dotted all of our I's and crossed all our T's to conform with the necessary legalities of the master settlement agreements. We don't want to leave any room for any of our grant awards to be challenged in a court of law by any of the opioid manufacturers and distributors.
Today's meeting was open to the public. The commission says it hopes to announce the next round of funding this fall. Still ahead in our next half hour, after months of reported tire slashing incidents in downtown Lexington, police finally make an arrest. Plus, it's prime time to donate at the Kentucky Blood Center. We'll tell you all about the extra incentive to roll up your sleeve in conjunction with Amazon Prime Days.
46 Solutions is your technology partner. Experience this showroom for yourself and all this amazing technology. Visit 46solutions.com.
Shower and bath remodeling made easier and more affordable than ever. BJ, tell us how you're doing that.
Joe, at West Shore Home, we're dedicated to transforming homes using the highest quality products on the market. We're offering payments as low as $99 a month, so you can get that shower or bath remodeled without breaking the bank.
Wow, so you're saying no need to scramble around trying to find the money up front. You can have that new shower bath installed, use it, and get it for only $99 a month. That's pretty incredible.
That's right. I mean, people love this option because it's completely risk-free and allows them to get the project started right now.
BJ, thanks. Folks, call West Shore Home for this limited time offer. This flash sale ends Sunday. Right now, get your shower or bath for as low as $99 a month. And on top of that, if you call in, get $1,500 off from now until July 16th. If you're in need of a new shower or bath, stop putting off that remodel and take advantage of these great savings by calling the experts at West Shore Home.
I'm Brandon Rivard. For nearly 40 years, we at Rivard Fine Jewelry have dedicated ourselves to providing our customers with an unforgettable shopping experience. We welcome you to visit our newly renovated showroom, where you'll find the largest selection of designer engagement rings and handcrafted gemstone and diamond jewelry in Central Kentucky. We also specialize in certified mined and lab-grown diamonds at the absolute best price. No matter the occasion, our skilled team will help you experience the brilliance you deserve at Rivard Fine Jewelry. Nobody does I do like we do.
Now at 5:30, more than 100 people have been rescued in Vermont because of catastrophic flooding as those rescues continue today. Plus, the Kentucky Blood Center is giving donors an extra incentive to roll up their sleeves. And we'll tell you how heat and humidity can impact your skin as we hear from an allergist in today's Health Minute.
I'm Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shuck. One thing we have not had to deal with, the heat and humidity. Really nice again out there on this Tuesday. Of course, that's going to change heading into the middle part of July. Your storm team forecast is coming up.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. News at 5:30.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Erica Bivens. Intense rainstorms throughout the Northeast are leaving entire neighborhoods just ravaged by extreme flooding. Flood warnings remain for parts of New England as officials try and work to address damage and rescue those still in need. Ivan Rodriguez has the latest on those hardest hit areas.
People have been rescued throughout the state of Vermont because of catastrophic flooding. And officials say rescues are ongoing Tuesday. Many others simply watching as their belongings are swept away.
This is my home. That is my garage.
The catastrophic flooding drawing comparisons to Hurricane Irene in 2011. Governor Phil Scott says the latest rainstorms are significantly worse.
This is different. We've had like 48 hours of steady rain. The devastation and flooding we're experiencing across Vermont is historic and catastrophic.
The city of Montpelier was left underwater after a record-setting 5.28 inches of rainfall Monday, according to the National Weather Service in Burlington. The nearby city of Barrie also shutting down its downtown because of flooding. Although the water is expected to recede Tuesday, the governor says the danger is far from over.
And even though the sun may shine later today and tomorrow, we expect more rain later this week, which will have nowhere to go in the oversaturated ground.
In other areas of the state, officials say water conditions remain too dangerous for rescue by boat. 5 National Guard helicopters are assisting alongside rescue teams from other states.
More teams are en route to Vermont to assist with what will be a days or weeks-long effort.
The flooding left at least 1 person dead in New York's Orange County. In Vermont, no injuries or deaths have been reported as a result of severe flooding, though emergency officials say the response is still in its earliest stages. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Now checking back in with TG. Of course, we've had our fair share of severe weather lately. Yep. Today, though, I mean, anything but. Just look behind you. It is a gorgeous Tuesday.
Yeah, good looking day, and we've needed the break from the humidity and, of course, the unsettled and wet weather.
Yeah.
You know, it will come back. It is July. But first things first, as you mentioned, looking good. Our Bluegrass Pace Carrier Sky VHC Camera Network downtown Mount Sterling in Montgomery County. Nice 84. We've had a bit of a west-southwest wind, about 5 to 10 this afternoon, but good bit of sunshine, and similar to what we had last evening, those fair weather cumulus clouds will begin to diminish as we roll into the evening hours. Mid-80s here in the Bluegrass. Getting close to the upper 80s. May end up topping out 87, 88 here in Lexington as they update the climate report getting into the evening hours. Good looking dew points, upper 50s and low 60s. That's really good for this time of the year. High pressure setting over southeastern Kentucky, so as it drifts eastward, some of this warmth / heat out to the west will drift our way beginning tomorrow, but it'll take until probably tomorrow night into the day on Thursday before we see the humidity increasing. Hour by hour evening planner about ideal for this time of the year. Temperatures backing off into the upper 70s as we hit the mid-evening. So this is another evening to get out and enjoy it. Little patio, little barbecue, whatever. Enjoy it while it lasts because, again, within a few days, the muggies will be back along with our rain and storm chances. I'll tell you about that in the 7-8 coming up in just a few.
A man has been arrested in connection to several tire slashing incidents in downtown Lexington. Police say the department received several reports of tires being cut in the area of Short Street and North Broadway between March and June. Investigators say police have now arrested David Thompson in connection to those incidents, thanks to a tip received by Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. The 58-year-old is now charged with 7 counts of criminal mischief 3rd degree and 4 counts of criminal mischief 2nd degree. Former West Virginia University basketball coach Bob Huggins claims he did not resign after he was arrested and charged with DUI in Pittsburgh last month. And now he's threatening to sue the school if he's not reinstated. According to a statement attributed to Huggins, posted on the school's athletic website dated June 17th, Huggins sent a resignation letter to the school's president and athletic director. However, his attorney argues that the former coach did not resign according to the terms outlined in his employment agreement and wants to return to his coaching duties at the school once he completes the rehabilitation program he voluntarily entered following the incident. University officials said the conflicting communications leaves the university's next steps unclear. In the meantime, Josh Alford has been named interim head men's basketball coach. In your health, a reminder: if you give blood tomorrow, the Kentucky Blood Center has an extra incentive for you. The center says donors are needed to help replenish the blood supply following the July 4th holiday. Besides, of course, helping to save lives, all donors who give blood at a KBC center tomorrow will receive a $20 Amazon gift card. This is in conjunction with Amazon Prime Days. Now, if you donate, you're encouraged to schedule an appointment at one of the 8 Kentucky Blood Center locations. You can do that online at kybloodcenter.org. Centers are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Walk-ins will be accepted as space permits. Well, the city of Lexington has announced a free trash disposal day for Fayette County residents. It's for non-hazardous household waste. You can drop up to 1 pickup truck load this Saturday from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Bluegrass Regional Transfer Station, located at 1505 Old Frankfort Pike. Items usually picked up through the city's curbside trash collection program will be accepted without charge. Now, you do have to bring a valid Fayette County driver's license or an ID with a Lexington address. Items accepted at no cost include mattresses, box springs, bagged household waste, small indoor household furniture like tables and chairs, as well as up to 4 tires off the rim. And remember, if you still need to dispose of storm debris, the Haley Pike landfill has extended its collection to the end of the month. You can find all the details of what's accepted and also where on our website at WTVQ.com. Still to come, if the summer sun is causing your skin to flare up, my allergists say your wardrobe might need a change up. Plus, McDonald's is getting rid of its sweet menu items. What we know ahead in consumer news.
Well, it's been another delightful day on this Tuesday throughout central and eastern Kentucky. Perfect evening to come enjoy it with the lack of humidity. Those changes on the way as early as late tomorrow. Your 7-day forecast coming up after.
Join us for a night celebrating the year's greatest athletes with a performance by Grammy and Oscar-winning artist, Her. The ESPYs live Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC.
Get 5 every time with Kentucky 5, the new daily draw game where you match 5 numbers to win. Kentucky 5, your 5 numbers could be the one.
We get your day started in the right direction.
With everything you and your family need to know.
Protecting you from severe weather without the hype.
We're your friends and neighbors, and we are on your side.
On your side.
ABC 36, we're on your side.
Aren't you glad for innovation? Things that used to be big and bulky, well, now they fit in your pocket. Even your hose, the Silver Bullet. It's making other hoses obsolete. Just turn on the water and the Silver Bullet inflates from pocket size to super size. It's the hands-free hose that grows and grows. Turn off the water and it shrinks back to a super light pocket hose. It's putting itself away. The other hose? It just sits there. Come on, go. Get your 25-foot pocket hose Silver Bullet today. Still just $19.99. You also get our adjustable bullet nozzle, a $20 value, absolutely free. Order now, and you can double it to 2. Just pay a separate fee. This offer is not available on Amazon. Get the original pocket hose Silver Bullet today.
Call 1-800-709-9081. That's 1-800-709-9081. Or visit silverbullet.hose.com.
Also call 1-800-709-9081 now.
Let's talk Kentucky.
Weekdays at 12:30.
Following ABC 36 News at noon.
We are ABC 36 on your side.
Well, some great weather here in central and eastern Kentucky the last couple of days, especially by July standards. You can thank the lack of humidity for that. Now, that's going to change a bit heading toward the late week. One more dry day on tap for Wednesday. Unsettled and stormy through the weekend. Not a washout. You know, that type of pattern that we deal with this time of the year. And speaking of time, the timing and location of these clusters and complexes of thunderstorms, always uncertain. Once again, we dealt with it within the last few weeks. So thus the lack of a washout. Our max AC radar and satellite pretty quiet out there. We've had a few fair weather cumulus clouds looking good. Our Bluegrass Pace Gear Skyview HD camera network, Richmond EKU, nice warm 86. Winds have been generally light out of the west-southwest at about 5 to 10. Mid-80s, 86 Lexington, Richmond, Danville, 84 Somerset down to Williamsburg. And our dew points looking good yet again. It's a great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anything upper 50s, low 60s. In July in the late afternoon, that is a dry air mass, and we could thank high pressure over southeastern Kentucky for that. Little warmer / hotter out to the west. That'll be drifting eastward. There's the aforementioned high kind of squeezed in between two boundaries, one south, one off to the north. So we're in good position for now. No issues at all this evening. In fact, get out and enjoy it while it lasts. We're going to see temperatures into the mid-60s tomorrow morning. I think we'll tack on a few degrees to afternoon highs, and late in the day the humidity may increase a bit, but notice the lack of really any organized thunderstorm development. So we'll be in a good spot. As the high gives way out into the Atlantic, we'll see more of that southerly flow. In fact, tomorrow night into Thursday, it's going to be a little breezy, so that'll pump that moisture up. You'll feel the humidity increasing, and a lot of the major models trying to pick out a thunderstorm complex and then drop it in, and that may help to fuel some additional activity on Thursday. Friday, maybe a little less of a chance. The issue is going to be these waves of energy kind of sliding off to our north. The weather pattern overall, again, we've got high pressure. That's going to be giving way, but that's made for the enjoyable stretch here to begin the week. But we're doing the old squeeze play. Ridge of high pressure out west and across the southern plains, and an upper low over southern Canada. So we're in that favored area for rain and storms to develop and then ride out of the central plains, the Missouri River Valley, and into the Ohio Valley. And that's the pattern that we generally see this time of the year, and that keeps things a bit on the unsettled side. And of course, with the muggy meter, we're going to stay relatively comfortable through the day tomorrow. But as mentioned, as those southerly winds pick up tomorrow night, that's really going to help to surge the humidity levels back up into the muggy, humid to even very humid range through the upcoming weekend. And with the afternoon and evening warm, there'll be enough moisture around to help fuel some of those storms. Looking good, though, this evening and overnight. Mostly clear, quiet, 64. Tomorrow, making a run at the 90-degree mark, so heating things up. But again, humidity levels still manageable tomorrow. You'll start to feel the difference getting into the day on Thursday. And I really think Thursday and again on Saturday, that's probably going to be our two best windows as we see that boundary off to our northwest, I think, dropping in here on Saturday. Hopefully we'll trim back the chances, at least more isolated to scattered into the early part of next week. But beyond tomorrow, notice through the period with the clouds and the scattered storm chances around most every afternoon, highs will stick into the mid-80s.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Calling all car owners. Fleet Doc is the most trusted vehicle doctor in the Bluegrass.
servicing light to medium vehicles for both industry and the public. Let Fleet Doc help you ace your car checkup. Get $50 off any AC service and a free alignment, tire rotation, flat repair, or replacement when you buy 4 tires with our protection package. Recognized as a Carfax top-rated service provider, Fleet Doc is your one-stop shop for your car's needs. Make an appointment with your trusted vehicle doctor today. Visit Fleet Doc, located in Lexington and Richmond.
The bloodline of these brothers is fearless and uncompromising. The fun, adventurous Tacoma, outselling everything in its class for 18 years. The legendary 4Runner, proving itself off-road for 4 decades. The best-in-class Tundra, designed and engineered in the USA. And introducing the powerfully efficient Sequoia, all new from the ground up, with technology and comfort for all. Toyota's 4 brothers, sibling rivalry at its finest. Toyota. Let's go places.
For top-of-the-line auto care, for your exotic and vintage vehicles, you need Stugart Motors. The Stugart family has been Lexington's #1 exotic car repair facility for over 45 years, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Come see Chris at Broadway or Sean at West Main for specialized and dedicated automotive experience. We believe high-quality cars deserve high-quality care. Get that care at Stugart Motors. 859-255-7424.
It's time for a new shower, but you don't want the hassle. You just want it done. Rebath, from start to stunning. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Kentucky, it's time for What You Eatin' Wednesday.
As Healthy Vibes Lex is going to join us live on the show. Join us live weekdays 5 to 7 a.m. right here on ABC 36.
You're watching ABC 36 News at 5:30 with Erica Bivens, Paxton Boyd, Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shock, and sports with Jeff Pecoro. ABC 36 on your side.
For people with sensitive skin or conditions like eczema or psoriasis, the heat and humidity can worsen symptoms. And health experts say some clothes and fabrics might actually irritate the skin further. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has an allergist advice on what to wear this summer.
If the summer sun is causing your skin to flare up, your wardrobe might need a change up.
The choices in fabrics and styles really do have an impact, especially if we are someone who already has sensitive skin or deals with chronic rashes.
Dr. Kara Wada with Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center says in the heat and humidity of summer, you want to wear clothing that's smooth in texture and loose fitting.
Choosing something that is cotton or linen that's going to be breathable and also lighter in color is going to help reflect some of that heat so that our skin is able to breathe and stay cooler as well.
She says skin can actually become irritated by sweat, causing it to be inflamed.
Inflammation in our skin is what makes it leakier, it makes it itchier, and that is a large part of the root cause of our sensitive skin and eczema that we may deal with in summer.
Wada says to avoid synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, and spandex, which may trap in heat and sweat.
Flowier fabrics are going to be more comfortable. They're going to allow for more airflow and help our skin dry off in those areas that are getting a little bit moist.
And make sure you lock in moisture with a fragrance-free lotion. Wada says even sweaty skin can get dry in the summer. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And don't forget the sunscreen. Well, coming up, as the threat of a UPS strike looms, a look at the potential consequences for average Americans and businesses. Plus, McDonald's is discontinuing the McCafe bakery treats. We'll tell you when to expect the phase out ahead in consumer news.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shock's Bow Tie Friday Forecast. Brought to you by Stuart Mercer.
Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at Trackside in Paris. Take the beautiful and scenic drive on Paris Pike to our fully restored historic train depot. Trackside is the place to find perfectly cooked steaks, crispy fried chicken, delicious desserts, and new takes on your favorite Southern classics. Come sit a spell and sip on some bourbon in beautiful Bourbon County, or enjoy one of our specially crafted cocktails. Warm up by our fire pits, or cool off under our covered patio. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at Trackside.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer and Gus from Hicks and Funson. If you've been injured in an accident, you should call Mr. Josh and Old Dad Greg. Unlike that Florida attorney, they live here in Kentucky. We hope you never need them, but if you do, Hickson Funston is here to help. Remember, folks, size doesn't matter. Results matter.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally burger or a bacon cheddar crisp, plus sides and a drink for just $5. Or go big cheese, the Cheddar Buford. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
Together.
Juntos.
Together.
We stand up to cancer.
On Saturday, August 19th, join Stand Up to Cancer for all the inspiration.
Together, we can stand up for our family and friends and everyone who is battling this disease.
All the laughter.
We're here to teach you how to conduct a self-exam.
I thought I was getting a massage.
Right away you are.
Celebrating all the progress and innovation.
So just stand up with us.
One night to save lives. Join the millions in the fight against cancer. Tune in Saturday, August 19th at 8, 7 Central.
When you watch ABC 36 News, you'll see a difference.
Protecting you from severe weather without the hype.
We're your friends and neighbors, and we are on your side.
ABC 36, we're on your side.
Today on Mom to Mom, we're going to help you get your toddler to eat healthy snacks. Now, it's been a while since I've had a little toddler running around, but some of my best friends have little ones who get bored with their food fairly quickly. So these Pop-Its that the kids absolutely love come in handy for many things, one of which is getting your toddler to eat healthy snacks. So all you need for this little idea is some Pop-Its, their favorite ones preferably, and some yogurt. So all you're gonna do is take the yogurt and kind of squeeze it into the Pop-Its. Once you've got the entire thing filled up, pop it into the fridge for a few hours. Then you can pull it out and it's time for them to snack. They think it's the funnest little thing. All you do is just pop it on a plate. They can grab it and chow down. It works really well for toddlers as well, especially those who are still cutting their teeth. Maybe not necessarily for babies because they are kind of bigger, but it just cools their little mouths down. So if you have any wonderful ideas that you would like for us to show on Mom to Mom, please message us up on our Facebook page and we'll see you on the next Mom to Mom.
If the kid have just one deal, buy one McDonald's favorite and get another for only $1. Plus now mix and match any size frozen Coca-Cola or frozen Fanta. Try two of the same or mix and match.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Did you know that Window World siding comes complete with an 1.5-inch form-fitted foam?
This helps insulate your home, increase energy efficiency, and cuts down on your utility cost.
Window World siding and doors will make a big impact on the appearance of your home
And increase your property value.
Take advantage of our current financing offers and give your home the makeover it deserves.
Call to schedule your free in-home estimate today. Not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
If the kid have just one deal, buy one McDonald's favorite and get another for only $1. Plus now mix and match any size frozen Coca-Cola or frozen Fanta. Try two of the same or mix and match.
Thousands of young people are dying from counterfeit prescription drugs laced with lethal doses of fentanyl. Many of them thought they were taking a legitimate prescription drug. Can you tell the difference? Just one counterfeit pill laced with fentanyl can kill. And it did. Talk to your kids about the danger of fentanyl. Visit onepillkill.org to learn more.
Well, in consumer news, McDonald's is scrapping baked goods from its menu less than 3 years after their debut. The McCafe bakery lineup consists of apple fritters, blueberry muffins, and cinnamon rolls. The company says the lineup will be phased out beginning this month. McDonald's hinted that perhaps the items weren't selling as strongly as before, saying it always listens to its fans. The fast food giant rolled out the bakery lineup in October of 2020 when the chain was struggling against new competitors and adjusting to customers working from home. Bank of America is accused of double dipping on fees, withholding credit card rewards, and opening fake accounts. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau ordered the company to pay more than $100 million to customers and $90 million in penalties. Another regulatory body also ordered Bank of America to pay $60 million in fines. Some of the allegations are reminiscent of the Wells Fargo scandal that involved millions of bank accounts being opened without customer authorization. Bank of America did not immediately respond for a request for comment. Well, the possibility of a UPS strike looms as negotiations between the shipping giant and the Teamsters union have reached a critical standstill. With an August 1st deadline approaching, a strike could have major impacts on average Americans and businesses nationwide. In today's Consumer Watch, Mike Valerio has a closer look at the potential consequences of a strike and how soon you could see an impact.
Practicing to strike. These members of a UPS Teamsters local union in Arizona are among 340,000 nationwide preparing to picket starting August 1st. That's when the 5-year contract between the nation's largest trucking company and the labor union is coming to an end.
All we want is a fair contract, fair wages, fair protection, and it's up to the company to see if they can provide that.
Teamsters leadership says disagreement over union demands like a pay raise for part-time workers stalled negotiations last week. On its website, UPS says it was the Teamsters who halted talks, writing, quote, "We have encouraged the Teamsters to return to the table to continue building on the significant progress we have made."
They made billions last year, and all these men and women out here behind me, they worked through the pandemic, and they kept America moving, brought all the goods to everybody.
So, what does a potential strike mean for you? Customers can still expect their package deliveries through July, but if a strike happens, the future of deliveries is unclear. Your online orders and other deliveries could see delays and disruptions.
There's no other delivery service that can make up for the work that our workers do. I would imagine a lot of things wouldn't get delivered. If there's no agreement by August 1st, we're all walking.
For small business owners, a strike could disrupt supply chains and impact their ability to fulfill orders on time, and their revenue and customer satisfaction could take a hit. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mike Valerio.
We'll continue to follow the latest there. Well, stay with us. We've got a look at your top stories of the day, and TG's back with another look at that forecast right after this.
After a busy morning, this DQ breakfast bowl lets me take a moment all to myself. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize you, DQ breakfast bowl. Somehow you fit all my breakfast favorites all in one convenient bowl. Warm, fluffy eggs, hash browns, sausage, cheese, and grilled onions. Nestled in a hearty bowl topped with my choice of savory gravy or zesty salsa. Oh, we should all be so selfless and delicious. DQ, happy tastes good.
When I set out to build our firm, it was built for greatness. It was built for you. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Today, Morgan & Morgan has more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. If you or anyone in your family has been injured, call America's largest injury law firm. Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
I've worked in Kentucky most of my life, and there's more jobs here than I've ever seen. Governor Beshear has been great for business. The magnitude of industry that's come to Southern Kentucky, companies are coming in, and there's so many job opportunities. Good paying jobs at battery plants, small businesses, and industrial facilities. The wages are up because the jobs are up. He's getting things done, and that's what matters. Beshear has been great for business. I'm a Republican. I did not support Andy Beshear the first time. He's got my vote this time around.
ABC 36 on your side.
Now at 6, Daniel Cameron releasing his public safety plan this afternoon. We'll break down the Republican candidate for governor's latest proposal. Plus, Hitachi is making a massive investment in Madison County. We'll tell you about expansion plans in Berea. And how a Midway restaurant is celebrating 2 decades of service to its customers with a week-long fanfare.
I'm Chief Meteorologist T.G. Shucks. Second day in a row. It's been really nice, especially for this time in July. The lack of humidity, that's going to set us up for a great evening. We want to enjoy it. We've got some changes on the way. Your Storm Team forecast is coming up.
You're watching ABC 36 on your side. News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Erica Bivens. Kentucky Attorney General and Republican candidate for Governor Daniel Cameron in Lexington today to announce his plan to support law enforcement officers and reduce crime. ABC 36's Justin Walker joins us with the details in our top story.
Cameron unveiling his alternative vision for Kentucky, what he